hair.
This is the beard.
Today we're going to be playing a little Warhammer Total War.
And we do both apologise that we're not actually being consistent with our gaming, but it's mainly, I guess it's mainly work-wise. We this much we can divide between what we're actually doing and, well, not doing. So we are sorry. I think we do need to try and make sure it's more consistent. So I'm sorry if you're actually watching us and then you're thinking, well, where are they? So, but we're definitely going to try and keep up our gaming. So, well, this is the kick up game session. So I hope you enjoy this sort of stuff.
Today we're going to be total warring. We're going to be playing as the Greenskins.
Oh, definitely total warring. Me and hair. Well, I've got the Savage Orcs, and what have you got, hair?
I have got the Black Orcs. Over here I've got Grimgor. So I'll start off with a nice Black Orc unit. And Orc Boys, and the good old trusty Doom Divers. I mean, you gotta love the Doom Divers.
Well, they are very good. If you don't mind, hair, pan over to the far left, and you can have the red hand.
I'm on you, mate. Ready.
And basically, what we have is the Great Green Prophet. So I'm pretty sure he's going to deal out some, well, magical shiz, so that's going to be pretty fun for me.
Yeah, but I really like the character design of Great Green Prophet, to be fair. I think he's really well done.
He's actually really well done. He, although he doesn't have so much of a face.
Yeah. More like
to be fair, he has just he's really well done that, because like you don't really have many orcs with the whole wooden, savagery, and this is the only savage orc race we actually have in the game. So it's kind of a new spin on the game, actually. Really,
yeah.
You fight the whole savage orcs and stuff, but this is the first race where you actually play as the savage orcs.
And it's pretty nice that even though you're in the Badlands, you get no Badland attrition as this race.
No, you don't.
Nice.
Actually, you actually get a perk to actually being savage orcs, which is I think it's like a minus to having savage orcs in your army. I think.
Yeah, I think it's less upkeep for
savage
orcs.
I think it is, yeah.
Which is pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
They're pretty good for attacking, best for flanking and that kind of attacks, ain't they?
Yeah, they're not really good for like full frontal assaults and stuff, but I guess you can always rely on allies and stuff, which is what I guess I'm kind of relying on with hair. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to be like the full frontal, maybe as the assault, and hair can be the hold the line sort of thing. So you can hold the line, then I'll go around the back and just basically get them in the back. But we'll just have to see what happens, I suppose.
Yeah, my aim's to get up to some decent level melee regular orc units as quick as possible. So hopefully I'll be able to be defensive lines, so they'll be crash against me, and then you'll be able to swoop them.
Hopefully.
Has seen the future.
So, is it me or you that's first?
I think it's you that's first when I post.
Okay. So.
I'm leaving.
You're on the move.
It's definitely me. So, basically I've moved there so I can go and get a bit of stone mine. That's the strategy. But
Yeah.
what I've done is I don't think the people can see, which is
as my
I've got
mystic powers.
the Great Green Prophet, and I've got the Great Green Prophet.
I can see
Two
your
s-
current units, mate, but I can't see what you're gonna recruit.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
Wait. Okay. So basically, what we've got is a Great Green Prophet, which is a pretty awesome Orky mage,
Yeah.
and then we got 2 squads of Savage Orc warriors, 2 squads of Savage Orc bowmen, Boar Boys, Savage, obviously, and then we've got Giants as well. Which Giants? Well, you don't really need more than 1 Giant.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I think Giants are actually pretty poo, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm
They're-
not overly keen.
See, there you go. Giants are really awesome as long as it's in the early game, but to be honest, they're not really worth much in the later game.
As soon as people start getting spears and halberds, they get torn down, don't they? Because
Yeah,
What?
very much so. So basically, even though they're not a very early game unit, they're not much cop. So what I'm thinking is now I've got a goblin shaman. So what I'm going to do, I've got a choice. I basically can either make him go into my army or go over to the town and disrupt it. But me myself, I haven't got much of an army, so I'm going to make sure he goes into the army and gives me a bit of a boost in the next battle, basically, which is a bit of a tight battle.
Has powers.
are you recruiting anything on your recruitment?
I actually have. I've got 2 squads of Savage Orcs. I can only actually recruit. Dude, I can literally just recruit savage stuff.
Oh, I know. I know, yeah. I had a look the other day.
Yeah. Which it's all fun. I might keep him there for another turn yet, but
I think as soon as you take a bit of stone mine, that's got a regular recruitment camp in it, so you'll be able to get orc boys and stuff.
see, the main problem is I've got a nice little
I'm the prophet.
army down the bottom.
Yeah.
So I've got Ekrund, which is my main town. I've got Bitterstone Mine, which is the one I'm going for, and then we've got Dragonhom Mines, I think, is the bottom one.
I think
yeah?
it's Dragon Horn, but on the actual map it does look like an M for some reason.
It's Dragon HOM Mines, which is Hom. On
I know,
mine, that
if
it's clear. On mine, it's a clear O.
Yeah, I mean, if you click on the actual settlement itself, where it brings up the window for the 4 thingies for the province, it's actually an RN on the end.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
But it looks like
Yeah,
an M
yeah.
on the map. So, just to clear that up for people, that is actually RN.
Well, there you go. Correct Assembly needs to sort that shit out. People vote for the change that, because well, Dragon Hom Mine, that is, if you look on the map, it's definitely an M. Dragon Hom Mine. So there we go.
You could kind of say the same if you didn't have the dot above the eye. The bit on mines would actually look like 2 M's as well.
Well, if you look on mine, it is most definitely Dragon Horn Mines. But no, sorry. If you look on yours, is definitely Dragon Horn Mines, because there is the R. That is definitely an R.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. I apologise. I apologise for that. That is literally a distraction. That is something literally funny that we was just contemplating between ourselves. So this is the end of the turn, and Hare is the one that's actually going to get control now. So
Yeah, so here's
Joy.
me taking over. So, what's the plan of action here? Am I going to kind of defend myself against these?
I suggest you go to the edge of your territory, which is. Can you see the new? By the way, we've added a couple of mods which aren't like cheaty mods. So prepare yourself. Like if you look on the end, literally like the end of Hare's territory, right? We've got this like nice blue line, and then we've got another line on the other side. That is it. If I remember right, it's basically just really simple. It's called the territory lines mod or something like that.
Yeah.
But what we'll do, we'll try and put the name of the mods and stuff in the YouTube links and stuff. But basically what it does is it kind of separates the territories and stuff. So in the main game, it's really like annoying. You know, our territory is here, their territory is there, and we think, well, what's going on basically?
I think if I remember right, there is a line, but it's very dull and faded.
Yeah.
It can be quite hard to see.
It's basically like a really fucking dull line, and we can't see like jack. You know, it's there. I think if you look in the bottom left, right, of your territory, right.
Yep.
It's that little dull yellow line there.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much like that, but a lot more dull, and that's actually an enhancement on what's actually going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's more of a dull version of an enhanced version. That's what it was. So what I suggest you do is, I'm back on the game, is if you go to the edge of your territory and then,
so kind of towards Iron Rock-ish.
Yeah, definitely towards Iron Rock. As close as you can go towards Iron Rock in your territory, blue-wise.
Yeah, so if I'm at me there.
I'm almost this way.
Yeah.
Should be just
Can you
on
still
the edge.
Can you still recruit?
Yeah.
There you go. Then that's what you need to do.
Yeah, man, whack me a couple of Orc boys on. I can technically recruit 3 units at once, so I've whacked me 3 units of Orc boys because that's all I can actually create at the minute, apart from goblins and goblins attacks.
The better one's fucking goblins though.
In my main settlement, I am upgrading my brawling grounds to rank 2, so I'll be able to recruit 4 cowboys. And then secondly, I'm building a gold mine which will generate me 500 income, which we've currently got a mod on that changes the orc income to teeth, so I'll be collecting teeth from a gold mine.
Which is much better, because in the base game you still gather gold for orcs, which is a bit poo, so
It is a bit poo.
me and Hare thought, well, we need to go more legit, which is teeth, which is the currency for orcs in both 40k and actually fantasy. What they do is basically lesser orcs die than the knobs, which is bigger orcs, which is not like a male phallus.
Yeah, orcs that are
is
dicks.
Yeah. Which basically what they do is they rip the teeth out of lesser orcs that die, and then go, well, that's my money, and then they go and get better stuff for themselves, and then what they do is they kill stuff, and then the better stuff they get, the better stuff they can kill, basically.
So, one thing I can say is, even though it's a gold mine and it's generating me 500 teeth, basically I'm just sending orcs in there to do some mining to the die, and then I'm pulling the teeth out afterwards.
Technically it's grots, which is goblin.
Yep, goblins. I think them only grots in 40k though, aren't they? I think
Yeah, the difference between 40k and fantasy, grots are basically like space age goblins. So
Yeah. Right. I think that's the end of my turn. I think that's all I can do for this one.
sweet.
My Iron Rock enemies just abandoned Iron Rock. The red fangs have run off.
Mortars come.
I knew that shit.
Siege over it. You've got some top
I would say,
notch.
do you want to attack it?
Yeah, man, go for it. And we'll give the viewers a taste of the battlefield in case they ain't up to date
See,
with
it
it.
might not be overly tasty because obviously it's level 1
Yeah.
Warzag, but still, it's something you can obviously taste at the first, few
Yeah.
turns of the game.
So
So
obviously it's going to be the same for anyone who starts the campaign. You're going to have the first battles are going to be small scale, but it does ramp up quite quick, doesn't it? In the scale
yeah,
of
it does.
things.
Just so you know, after battle, the XP wise, we get 2 points per. Like before, we used to get 1 point, but we thought that's actually undermining the heroes and stuff. So basically, what we've done, put a mod on where we get 2 points rather than 1, which
Yeah.
is it's more justified for what we've done.
Yeah, and we've also doubled the level cap and added extra abilities, I believe.
Yeah, we have. So basically, what we've got, the level is to 60, right? So obviously, if you think about it, we've doubled it because I think, if I remember right, it's about 30. Yeah, it's 30. But think about it, we can get a lot more stuff. But there is also much more stuff we can actually put it on, which is another mod, which I've actually myself, I've actually tried it a lot. Hair, he's not tried. He hasn't actually tried it so much. So this is actually trial and ordeal so far. So
Yeah. I'm not much of a modder when it comes to games. I tend to play games as are because I know the effort the designers have put in to be what's there. Not that modders don't put a lot of effort in themselves, but it's just.
so basically, if you're looking at what I'm doing right now, I'm evening up what we have. So right. What I'm going to do is even up. What would you prefer, flanking or major army?
I'm good at either way, mate. What are you better at micromanaging?
Major army.
Right, so if you want half flank, then if you prefer.
Basically, you got 2 savage melee, 2 savage. Well, no, 2 savage melee and 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to have the other savage or cowboys then for the main army? So you've got the main, you know,
Can do, yeah.
and then I'll have this couple of savage orcs and the cavalry for for the flanking manoeuvre, yeah?
Well, you've got. Well, I'll give you the Goblin Mage.
Yeah.
And you've got 2 Savage Old Boys and the Boar Boys.
Yeah, man. Sounds good to me.
Right. So basically, we're going to go in full whack. Okay. I'll actually gift them you now.
You have to highlight them, and then there's a little symbol down by your portrait that says gift units.
There you go.
Cheers.
It's a wrap, babe.
Oh, there.
Alright, so let's remember, just so you know, at the bottom of the you see a panel on the bottom. You can actually group things, which I actually do a lot.
I do that a lot as well.
So you might see Hair doing that a lot. So I do as well. You can't see me doing it, but you can see Hair doing it a lot.
Yeah. One thing I do like to do is once I've got a formation I like, because I group them individually and then I get a formation I like, and I group it as a whole and lock it. Which is one thing you'll probably see me do quite a lot when we've got a bit bigger armies than this. But because I'm the flanking unit, I'll tend to keep everything separate.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready when you are, man.
Oh shit! I'm the flanking army then.
Oop. We've got them coming downhill at us. That is not good. I'm gonna move this cavalry unit to the flank. Best thing I can do is try smash the archers with this cavalry.
Ready to blast
I'm kind of at a disadvantage because they'll have big range due to being higher up on the hill. The advantage is though, we are the attacking unit, so theoretically they shouldn't come towards us unless they're feeling a bit cocky. I think I'm shifting more towards your way now, to be honest. Once their main unit shifts away a bit, just going to come in with your cavalry.
God, dude, you need to get in there now.
Yeah, I'm just not running very fast.
One of my units is already like nearly half dead.
What's the problem with Savage Orcs, man? I'm getting the cavalry on the range now. So hopefully that should negate some of the range damage that you're incurring. I have augmented your melee, so you should be doing a little better in the melee combat. I think apart from that one unit that you ain't incurred much losses, have you? Everyone's on the retreat.
I have literally one's on 70.
I think once you munch a few people though. It's part of the reason I'm not overly keen on Savage Orcs though, because You actually get into regular combat and they get smashed, man. Especially if they've got ranged, because they just don't stand up against range, man.
Alright, we'll end it anyway. So, you saw the Savage Orcs basically get a bit smashed.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Savage Orcs don't have as much armour as normal orcs, so what you don't understand is they're not as meaty, shall we say.
62.
Yeah, but normal orcs wouldn't have even lost that much though, would they?
Oh yeah. If you had like the big uns or the Black Orcs, you wouldn't, obviously. You wouldn't,
See, if you look at them, they had 2 squads of what's that? The Orc boys. They've had 2 squads of Orc boys, 2 squads of goblins, and then 2 squads of goblin archers.
Yeah.
So
I think it's the archers that did the main damage though, because obviously
goblin archers are actually they're actually a lot better than you actually think. Yeah, you look at them and you think goblin archers, but they're really accurate.
yeah.
You know, when you look at them and then 2 orcs, they're actually
Smells time.
you know.
Yeah. Did you just raise it instead of take it
By
off?
the spills. Killing time.
I'm looking at Occupy now.
That's- Although I don't tend to loot and occupy because of the massive negative effect it has on the obedience.
I'm an orc, so I thought, why not?
True. True. Now if you look at the replenishment on Beard's units though, I mean that unit that is on 70 is going to jump up to about 90 on the next turn. And his Araboys is going back up to its full 90 on the next turn. So that's pretty good.
See, I've just seen another mod. You can't see it right now, but the first one that you could have got if you didn't have this mod, which is basically one that actually puts from having 1 point to 2 points per level. I've just put it on Gaze of Morg, which basically
Green profit.
what it does is cooldown minus 50% to Gaze of Morg, which projectile range
Under profit.
250 M, and then effects cause magical damage, strong versus single combatant, which obviously if it's, you know, a giant or a spider or
The Lord.
anything basically which is on its own, which is going to be really nasty. Good against large combatants.
Let's take what should be ours.
See, when I had a quick go with the Great Green Prophet, I had the what's the one where it summons Gork to stamp down on a man?
I know what you mean. I can't remember it. Hold on. Foot of Gork.
That's it. I used that like about 3 times in a battle and wiped out a whole unit before I actually charged any of my men
Where's that? The great green
with that dude
profit.
out. I just love the effect of that ability that it summons bloody a massive orc, obviously Gork, just to stamp on people. It's pretty sweet.
Well, I think I got either the top knots are actually trying to attack me or what they're trying to do.
I think they were moving in on that one.
Now what?
But you can't really trust them.
Neutral army, so
You can't trust them, can you? Because it could go either way.
what I'm thinking is
Non-aggression, maybe.
I ain't doing that.
no, I'm not going on an aggression. I'm going recruit another 3 fucking savage orcs,
And smash them.
go and then smash them if they really want to attack myself. You need to excuse me while Hare's on his turn, but naturals. So Hare, obviously it's going to be your turn now. So
am I moving towards Iron Rock, or am I being defensive against Iron Rock?
see, before I go, what I was thinking is you need to go Iron Rock, but then if they offer you, say,
I mean, I can crush Iron Rock and then not bother with the Red Fangs for a bit, if that's what you'd like me to do. So, I'll just talk to you guys for a minute about how the orcs work. The orcs have a fightiness nature, so if you're not raiding or attacking, the fightiness slowly drops, and if that becomes too low, you start to have a little attrition in your units. Good way to get out of that is just whack them in a territory. It doesn't even have to be an enemy, and put them on raiding stance. You may have a point where your enemies, the person who's landed is, decides they're going to try to push you out of it, but at that point you just retreat. If you don't fancy fighting, or if you've got a big enough army, just take them out. One of the orc features that dwarves can also use is using the underway. This is a special movement area that lets you go through mountains, underneath mountains, without having to walk all the way around. But there is a chance of interception, so that's a pretty good one to use though, every now and again. Now everything has a tech tree, but to unlock this tech tree you need a specific building, which is the Goblin Tinkering Bench. To get that you need to unlock green settlements. Obviously when you can do that, I don't know, it's just down the line, so obviously you just do it when you can.
hello, Dan. Just so people know, basically just body a race. I don't know if I've already decided and stuff, but what me and Sharon have actually done is done basically the impossible, which is join two factions together, which literally never ever happens in Sigma or 40k. For instance, in 40k, the only real war boss who actually brought any all factions together was actually Gazgul Thraka, and himself was actually apparently the actual, unlike, well, the Great Green Prophet what we have right now was apparently the Great Green Prophet for the Great Green Waagh, which is in 40k.
Yep. I think one of the main distinctions of people like the Great Green Prophet and Gazgul is there was an orc with some smarts.
Well,
He's
Gazgul is the only 40k orc with any smarts who actually could actually. Well, if you actually read any 40k, you know, you can actually read about the orcs and stuff. And Gazgul, he's actually the main brain behind Armageddon. He actually leaves the what's the orc clan called now? There's an orc clan basically. He leaves behind to act in his stead, and the Goths are his clan. But he actually takes a lot of orc knobs, which, haha, yeah, knobs. But knobs are basically really, really big orcs. And with orcs, the blacker the orc, the bigger the orc. So you could have, like, say, a human, which could be 6 foot. But you could have an orc that is black, and he would be, like, well, 9 foot tall, let's say. Ridiculous. But, let's go back to my good man, Dan, and,
yeah. So I'm thinking of encroaching on Iron Rock. You think that's an alright?
that's what you should do, I think. If you've got the army too, then go for it.
I think I've got more than a big enough army because the army that was there has kind of abandoned it. So if I encroach towards it, I won't be able to attack it this turn, but I will be able to on the next turn. What I might do just as a precautionary, actually I don't think I even need to because I've got a massive army in my garrison at Black Crag. I was going to recruit a lord just as a deterrent, but I don't think I need to. It seems like it'd just be a waste of money, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah.
So I'll aim for Iron Rock, and then I think even though I'm not at war with them, maybe I should go for the Bloody Spears next. Because character.
No.
Not leave.
See,
No.
from experience, Bloody Spears, if you take on Iron Rock, they're actually an orc faction will go, wait a minute, Grimgore is actually taking over, like, territory at the minute. So they'll try and actually ally with you. So don't like, aggress with them. Just leave them being, like, well, friendly with you. They'll actually, like, tackle the dwarves for you. If you look upwards, they're going to tackle dwarves very much so.
Yeah.
So what we can do, we can go down here, get rid of all the dwarves / orcs.
Yeah.
And then there we go. It's all good.
Sounds like a good plan. Alright, so my next turn I'll be able to take Iron Rock. That will actually link us by territory as well then, which I think is quite a nice thing.
Well, I think we should be able to trade then.
I don't think orcs can trade, can they?
I think they can.
Let's have a quick look.
I think.
See what I can offer you.
Cork and Mork are coming.
I
You
can
here
offer
for
you
the big
payments,
fight?
but I can't offer a trade.
It's because we're not actually trading yet, because our territories aren't actually linked. You need to take Iron Rock first.
Yeah man, we'll give it a crack once we've took on Iron Rock, which will be the next turn, guys. So oh, Red Fangs are back. I think I can still take that though. The army in a sec.
Do you want me to come over?
As my mystic
I'd
powers.
watch these top knots, mate, if I was you.
Cork and
I mean,
Mork are coming.
if you got spare, you know you can.
I've only got this one army anyway, so
I'm worried about these for you. I know they're moving through your territory at the minute, but you never know, do you?
Get out of me head!
Yeah.
Gah!
So,
Oh, it's quite scary actually.
looking at what I need to do, being a savage, I think. Unfortunate for the hair, I think I need to go really savage and just look after myself, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would.
So let's recruit another 3 savage orc
Yeah.
and then see what we've got in the main town. I'm still upgrading 2 buildings, so
Yeah, I'm both upgrading at the minute on both of mine, so.
I refuse. Ready for murdering.
I suppose if I wanted to, I could actually ally myself with red fangs, but because I'm all good with obviously my good friend Hare, I don't want to, and Top Knots are actually going south, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing either they don't like a good friend Teeth Snatchers, which is the blue one with the yellow tuft with the, well, the 3 other sections of the white tuft.
He's currently at war.
So
The bear's currently at war with Teeth Snatchers, just in case you didn't realise.
Suck off.
yeah, so they're not actually making any aggressive moves against me, even though I've already took, well, better stone mine.
Yeah.
But they won't take my capital because it's not really. Well, they just couldn't. There's too many orcs. They all love that place at the minute, my
The thing
orcs.
is, though, Ekrund, even though it is the main city, doesn't have that great of a garrison. Looking at it.
But yours?
Now yours, Dragonhorn Mines actually has a bigger garrison than Ekrund does.
Oh well. It actually does.
I don't know what's going on there since Ekrund's the main city of this section of the map, but
It might be because I am actually not upgrading it. I thought I might have actually been upgrading it, but okay. Well, the Great Green Prophet seems to find it funny that the fact that, well, Bitterstone Mine is actually mint and his main capital isn't actually very well protected, but, well, let's carry on and, well, he gets a bit more savage when he gets his 3 platoons of orcs, so onto the hare.
right, so we've got a 7 army here and a 5 garrison. I have a 10. I reckon them are good odds. What do you reckon?
Can you actually see what they've got though?
I can't see what the main leader's got. But in their garrison, they've got 3 goblins, 2 orc boys.
See, what you need to understand is you can see what the army's got.
Get some.
See, that's an army on top of obviously of a garrison.
Yeah.
So
I refuse.
I reckon you should put it back in your territory, get more boys, and then go back again.
Alright. I can recruit orc arrow boys now, so it might be worth a couple of orc arrow boys.
This better lead to war.
Can you actually recruit them from where you are? Because that's slightly in your territory, I think.
Yeah, I can just about recruit where I am.
I say you get more boys, get more arrow boys, and then more.
Yeah, 2 arrow boys, 1 boys, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet then. Alright, got them on recruits. Black Crag, currently not. I'm just building my mine at the minute, that's all I can build I think until I've got a bit more growth in the area. Once I do take over Iron Rock, I really need something that increases my obedience, because at the minute I'm on a minus, which I want to avoid any uprising if I can.
See, the one thing we both need to avoid is obviously the obedience, which is actually much influence between the fightiness rating, which is, if you look in the bottom left, it's the green/red bar.
I has powers. Let's
16
take
units,
what's
not
the
bad at all,
hours.
mate. Oh, top knots have taken over and that.
Quick, cause you up.
Okay.
Top knots have taken that settlement, which, but they've got 2
That
armies
is
there.
good.
You feel that safe in the world.
Okay.
We've got 13, which technically you've still got more armies than them, so I mean...
Dug off.
See, well, I can't really do much. I'm recruiting a few more arrow boys, and I've got a really nice mob of, well, savage orcs going on.
Yeah, you
So,
have got a fair few, ain't you, at the minute?
see, me myself, if you look at it right, I've got 1282 to a 1083, which is actually really, really good, considering the army I've actually got, which is a 19 stack, which I can only actually have a 20, so that is like, well, that is like ridiculous, really.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it there, because being a savage, it's not much more than I can actually really do.
Some towns end quicker than others, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Right, so
Oh.
I've got a 13 there, so I'm going to encroach back towards Iron Rock and get ready for the invasion of my next turn. I'm going to build that building, which takes 4 turns. Unfortunately, my upkeep's pretty high, but luckily I'm earning 3,479 a turn, but then minus 1,750 of it is my upkeep, so I've still got good income per turn. But that's pretty much all I can do, I think, for this one.
See, the thing is, my faction leader is apparently the Great Green Prophet, so him himself, orcs like, for some reason, actually following him, so...
It's because he's got a wooden face.
Well, he's got a wooden face, and it's probably actually fucking nailed to him as well.
He's got no teeth to snatch because his face is made out of wood.
Well, there you go, look here. Oh, I've got 2.
Great prophet.
Great Green Prophet is leveled up, and I've got my Naughty Mage, he's actually leveled up as well. So, there we go.
Although you're not at war with the top knots, they've left that relatively undefended.
See, this is what you need to think of, because I could leave the top knots right now and then go back for them a bit later. And if you look to the far left, we've got Grunty Miguel, which is, I'm guessing, is pretty much more or less ripe for the fucking taking.
Probably. The one thing I will say though is Grunty Mingol, you can take that now, but then the other 3 settlements in that area are all top knots as well. So you've got top knots if they get there first, they'll have a full province plus Dragonhorn. So that might be something to consider.
Yeah, but they're not going for the whole shebang, I don't think. I think they're just going because, well, they don't actually like them.
Maybe. Or maybe you're next. I'm not very friendly with them. You can actually see your relationship, can't you, towards...
Oh, I can see my relationship towards Top Notch, yeah.
To me, them neutral. I'm not friendly, they're not enemies, so...
They're actually orange.
I mean, you can put on the marching stance, and you could probably be there in a couple of turns if granted.
There we go, neutral.
If that's your aim, you can be there in a couple of turns, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Going.
There we go.
Looks like they're going towards that as well, to be fair.
Well, I've finished my turn. We can always see what they want to do.
Yeah.
If they do, then we'll move back and then swoop round, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you could always go for Stone Mine Tower if you wanted to, since that's another area to your province. I mean, that's something to consider maybe.
Let's go.
Yeah, but if they're
Wanna fight it? Or...
right, it should be. You gonna bet your fight or?
Yeah, you wanna fight it or auto-resolve it?
I think we should fight it. We've got Black Orcs.
Yeah, man.
The boys are going to be fucking round for this.
I've got a banner on my Black Orcs as well that gives armour +5, melee defence +6 and leadership +10, so that's pretty nice.
Just so you know, Black Orcs are basically the knobs of fantasy.
Them I think them the highest tier orcs, aren't they, in the regular tree?
Yeah, basically the darker the skin, the bigger the orcs, and obviously the bigger the orcs, the nastier they are. Which is Black Orcs.
Right, so I'll give you my god now. What do you fancy using?
Well, whatever you want to give me, basically. I can be the flanking army again, like you was for me.
Yeah, man. So if I give you my orc boys, shall I give? I'll give you. Do you want 2 or 3 units of orc boys? Do you think?
Give me 2.
Sorted. Right, so I'll give them to you. And also I know them pants, but I'll give you that goblin unit. And I'm going to keep my Doom Diver because I kind of want to show the viewers the shooting mechanism. If that's alright with you, man.
That's perfectly fine with me.
I will. It's a pretty straightforward battle, this ain't it, because the map's pretty flat. Sorry guys, that's my LCD kicking in a bit there, having to make sure my archers are pretty much central somewhere.
Oh, good when you are.
Yeah man, just get Grimble ready and let's get the show on the road. Now, this, guys, is pretty cool. It's the manual fire mode. which lets me manually fire and move a Doom Diver.
I'm going to move in, obviously on the right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to get is Dan's going to make sure his Doom Diver is going to get right in there.
I love Doom Divers. It's so much fun.
They're very fucking... Honestly, they're a lot of fun if you're actually shooting them yourself, but obviously if you're not very good at the whole accuracy thing, then I don't suggest you do it.
Yeah, them good
but
damage.
me, I actually enjoy doing it even though I'm mediocre at doing it anyway, so...
Some good damage, so if you can't do it yourself, it kind of waste a bit of damage, do you? But, you know, if you look, that general unit, which is their main unit, is already down to like half health. And he's retreating.
Yeah, I'm going to be right behind him, make sure he can't fucking retreat.
Yeah, man, smashing.
Four boys are basically going to be anti-retreat.
I'm just kind of get stop charging. I'm gonna hold my archers firing so I get no friendly fire.
Yep, goblins, get back in there.
This is how the war's done, guys. I mean, you can see my orcs coming into a few little goblins here. That was a very simple victory. I know we massively outnumbered. I always like it when a plan comes together. Alright, might as well end it because this is not going to be an army that's going to come back on me because I'm going to have to fight. Because one thing I do recommend, 7 losses.
Yeah.
7 losses, what happened? What's going on?
It's because I'm the supporting player, obviously.
If this was an army that would be out retreating, I'd recommend killing as many as you can before anything gave up. There we go. That finishes a nice little area here. Right, now, Grimcores. I'm going to obviously Blade Master him. Should I Deadly Blade or Chopper him, do you think? We've got melee attack +2 or weapon strength +3%.
I'd go melee, myself.
Let's go for that one then.
Here we go.
Now, I don't know whether to get rid of the muster fields because I've already got rank 2 of the brawling grounds. What do you reckon? And then on the next turn, once that's destroyed, I can build an obedience building there.
Yeah, do that. See, me and myself, I do like beneficial towards my army, and then do, you know,
Yeah.
do the whole currency thing afterwards.
Yeah. The main what I'm thinking here is I've got the brawling grounds, which, as you know, I don't know whether the viewers know, but recruiting's provincial in this one, so having the brawling grounds in 2 separate settlements doesn't do anything extra for you, does it?
No.
So if I demolish that one on the next one I should be able to build something, even if it is military or civic, something different to give me, you know, extras rather than. What you reckon?
No, that sounds good to me.
So I'll whack that on demolish. That'll take one turn, and then after that I'll be able to build something new there. And I think that's all I can do for this turn, guys. So, not there. And come back over to view the beards move. Top Knots are trying to get there first. Look, they've got 3 armies on the march. What's our armies?
That's actually fuck it. Let's declare war on Top Knots.
Are you gonna go for their armies, or are you gonna smash the?
No, I'm gonna smash one army, smash the other army, and then go for the other one.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say they might retreat, but you could probably take down 2 armies in one move now.
That one's depleted, and so is the other one. I'm thinking auto resolve it because there's not much point.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no point, auto resolve it, mate. That's no point doing a pointless battle, is there? As much as we like to give the viewers something to watch, I mean.
See, I'm thinking right now. With the orcs, you get ransom captives, slaughter captives, and also you get to eat captives. Me being an orc, I like to eat captives.
Yeah,
so
I like to be the same when I'm an orc. Plus, you've got no troop replenishment because you're in enemy territory, so it doesn't hurt to eat them. See, now you've crushed them 2 armies. They've got 1 left, which means you've probably took down the majority of their military might.
oh yeah.
So that's a nice little thingy going on there. Which once, I mean, if you hit Bronte Mingol, I think that's the last Teeth Snatchers area. So you could probably wipe the Teeth Snatchers out completely.
Oh yeah.
And then move on towards taking Top Knot settlements, couldn't you?
I think so. They seem like a full army, but well, look what I've got really. So I think that there, and we'll just have to see what happens next turn, I guess.
There.
You're sorry?
The Top Knots there for Gronty Mingol.
Oh, the Top Knots, I got a full army. As far as I'm aware, I can only see the first one, which is Savage Orcs. So I'm guessing the rest isn't depleted. So that must be a newly recruited army, which is obviously below. So what I'm gonna have to do is take that seaport, go back, take that, and then I'm guessing I'll probably try and go for the seaport again. I reckon.
Yeah. See, that icky iron jaw's only showing 7 out of 20 for me. But I'm not there, so I mean it could just be that it's not showing me the full.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to end this turn and then let's do that.
We'll see what happens. If he attacks you, then we can play defensive, can't we? I'm going to have a quick look on the diplomacy because it'll give me a good idea of people's military strength. So, Teeth Snatchers are pretty much wiped out. They've only got that 1 settlement left. Top Knots have 4 settlements, but I have more military might than them, so that must mean that they ain't got a very good army, to be honest. Because I've only got 1 army and it's only got 13 people in it, so it stands to reason that we might not have much there, to be honest.
I don't reckon either. See, I think Top Knots is going to be one of our major problems, I think.
I don't know, I think once you once you take out that last army, I don't think you'll have a problem with them, to be honest, because they ain't got an army then. And I think if you
I don't know,
all,
because if you look, there's a lot of black area which we can't actually see.
I know, but the way I'm judging it is by going on the diplomacy screen and looking at my military might compared to their military might. So I'm actually a bit over halfway, so they've probably got maybe 2/5, and I've got 3/5, you know what I mean? So I've got an army of 13, so I think at most they've got that guy and another army.
I hope so, because that'd make it really easy.
Yeah. The one thing you've got to keep on top of is your Ekrund province is very close to revolting. You're at 85 and a -9 on the next turn. So your obedience is really low. So that's something to
well, to be fair, my obedience shouldn't really be very high considering I'm savage.
Yeah, but it's just, when they kick up a rebellion army, they can be a right pain in the arse because of the fact that they just keep building and building and building, don't they?
Yeah, they do, to be fair.
Alright, I think I might recruit a couple more units for Grimgor. And not to be a dick, but I think I'm going to kick these goblins out my army. I don't like having goblins in my army. Yeah, but that's just me. Unless they're the good goblins, obviously. The Arachnarots, or the Night Goblins, they're not so bad. But
yeah, they're not so bad, but not even the good goblins, I suppose.
see, I don't think them top knots have got a very big army because they've just sacked Gruntamingo instead of trying to attack it.
I can just walk in, loot and occupy.
Yeah, so that's a whole new settlement for the bloody hand. I can pretty much see them on that now, I think. I know I can't see the units, but I can see all the whole area now.
They're basically fudged.
Yep. They've got that one army, I think.
No, they ain't. To be honest, my best move was actually going to go and actually attack that seaport myself, so I think I have to go for a quick swipe and, well, grab that town and then just go on my turn, I think. So, I apologise that it wasn't a bit of a better turn, but I can't build nothing on all three of my towns anyway. I'm repairing what I did on the town that I just took. The two towns that I had anyway, and obviously the previous one I took anyway. Bit of Stone Mine's got a major upgrade going on for the main town itself, and then it's got for like an idle sort of thing going on, so I can bulk up my growth for that area, but that is literally it, so I apologise, but that's all I can do.
I know it's against orc religion and stuff, but I am going to offer some non-aggression pacts towards the Bloody Spears, if they'll accept it.
Alright, you got my attention. What's your tribe?
The Bitter Stone, the Scabby Eye, because they're right next door to me, and they'll be quite a good defensive line, I think, against the dwarves, whilst I move downwards instead, if that makes any sense.
Me and the lad got some time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I could actually make them Scabby Eye join me. I could federate them.
Why don't you try? Or is it just going to be a bit too much to manage?
I think they must be in big trouble. To be honest, because I'm not very friendly with them, yet I can still confederate them. So I'm a bit worried that if I confederate them, they're going to be at war with someone and it's going to screw me over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you think I should, I can do it.
If it's gonna make us more problems, then kit you around, man. Fuck, so that nah. We don't need it right now. We need to make sure we're making problems with other rogue factions that are going to actually cost us problems, but we can't confederate with.
Yeah, exactly. So, who should I move towards next? Do you think I should move into the mountains for the dwarven faction that's there, since they're already at war with me? Or should I go finish off the Red Fang?
See, Red Fang's the one I'd go for. I reckon you can actually go ally with the Carrick 8 Peaks for now, and then when the other faction of Carrick 8 Peaks, which is 2 factions, a bit funnily enough, then ally with the other one, and then work towards knocking them out of that actual area, and then help them.
Yeah. So I've just
that is the story behind that, and they're gonna go for it anyway. They're gonna work themselves up, go for it like I did in my campaign, then that's what will happen.
Yeah. See, I've just offered the Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits and non-aggressive pact and have accepted. So I think if I move to take out the Red Fang, and then I'll move in on the dwarves in the mountains after that then. Because by then hopefully you'll have owned most of the Badlands.
See, that was my idea. Own most of the Badlands. You can obviously, I'm not saying don't take any of it. I'm saying if I can own most of it, then obviously, then I can get a big currency and get a good few armies on the go.
Yeah, I'm happy leaving you with that. I mean, if you look at Vallejo, Sorrow and Crooked Fang Fort, I think that's as deep out as I'm going to go really, for taking places. You know what I mean? And then I'll start moving across into the mountains to take out them dwarves, and then I'll have like the bottom right, and you will have the bottom left, and then from there on he's moving upwards, rather than moving downwards, kind of thing.
Sounds good.
And plus now I've made friends with the Scabby Eye and the Broken Spear, the Bloody Spears. Hopefully the dwarves will just wipe them out before even bothering with me then. That's my hope anyway. So I'm going to start moving towards the Red Fangs, who were trying to build up an army, I think.
Yeah.
I might recruit a second lord at Iron Rock just as a defensive precaution.
Yeah, well, you've got until there. You just need to make sure that they're actually trying to keep their backbone of their force. Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna recruit. I'm just gonna recruit a lord. I'm not gonna give him an army just yet, and whack him in there for now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, do that then. Then if you're whacking it in the obviously. As when you whack on the edge of your territory, I can't see that they will actually get past that anyway. All orcs and dwarves go on, well, obviously in the underway anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've left him in Iron Rock. I don't think I need Black Crag, a defensive army in Black Crag at the minute, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to take on what's in there. But if I start building up just a slight army in Iron Rock to give that a bit more of a defensive stance, so we're defended from above whilst we take out below, you know what I mean? I think that would be a good way to go about it anyway.
I think so too, yeah.
On my next turn I should get more income coming in as well, so that'll be quite good. So I think that's it for me. I'm going to be moving towards Vallejo Sorrow on my next turn to wipe them out.
Okay.
Let's jump back over to you then. See what you're up to.
I refuse.
Just a reminder for everyone, they are watching there
And obviously, well, beard.
and the beard, obviously. Doing a bit of total warring.
Trying to do total warring as best as we can, but
Are you leaving them?
although we're not actually. Yeah, what? Sorry.
Are you leaving them top knots there?
I'm gonna try to get their main town, which is that one there. Look on that big mountainside thing.
Galbaraz.
Yeah.
No sound. Alright.
I think.
Because
that's not actually doing nothing at the moment, so.
Yeah, go for it.
See, my main problem is that the the fact I can't actually do anything. Oh crap! I forgot about them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The army.
Yeah, I forgot about those.
Undo, man, undo.
There's not an undo button, unfortunately. But
if they attack, let's fight it, and try do something to stave them off if we can.
To be honest, if they even do, their main, the Savage Orcs I can say there's only 98, which on my army the Savage Orcs can have 120.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they can do that can actually harm that town. To be fair,
I'll just move on, as long as you're comfortable with
it's full garrison of it anyway, so
yeah.
I'm gonna have to end my turn and then get back if I need to.
Yeah. I don't, like I say, I'm not sure they'll bother, to be honest, but I mean, if they do, at least we can try defend it, can't we? I think I'm gonna need a bigger army to take on Sorrow, because he's got a 13. I mean, he might come to me, to be honest.
You might do.
But, so I'm going to keep recruiting. Though, there's not really much I can do, because unless he does come out, he's got me at a massive disadvantage. Because he's got 6 in the garrison. And 13 on him. Although saying that, he does seem to have a few goblins and stuff, so I mean,
I can't actually see what he's actually got on him anyway.
I can only see the 2. He's got a goblin unit, a goblin archers, and an orc boy unit, so I can only see 3 of his things.
See, on the actual garrison, he's got orc boy, goblins, goblin archers. So the main garrison is bulk goblins, so it's not so bad really.
Nah, it's not so bad. I'm gonna build up to a full 20, and then even if he's at a full 20, I might just risk it, to be fair, and give it a shot. Or try coax him out by raiding, maybe.
Try just raid his gaff and then see what he does.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to end this turn. Sorry guys, there's not much I can do. Because oh, you got a rebellion near your main city. And he's just sitting there. I think he must be suffering attrition and
Oh well.
Where's that? The great green prophet. I'm leaving. The great Simon.
Zagov.
Right. So basically, I've moved over just basically kind of trying to defend myself.
Yeah.
Although, if you look at by my main town,
Yep. Got some
there's a rebel.
I did notice.
So I'm gonna have to take out the top knots, maybe even sacrifice that port town, and then go up and try and take out the rebels afterwards. Although that's not technically a bad thing because being an orc, I can basically take them out, murder them all, eat them, replenish myself, go back up there. Probably about another 2 turns.
Yeah.
I'd say no. Say 2 turns moving up. 3rd turn I'll be able to attack. I reckon.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
I reckon so. And then to be fair, once you take out them rebels, Dragonhorn Mines is right underneath you, so you ain't took yourself too far out of the way.
No, that's what I mean. I'm like, I can basically take out the rest of the top knots army, and then I can guarantee you, next turn, as soon as I take him out, he's going to be building up another one in his main base, which is going to be, you know, Galbaraz.
Yeah.
So that's going to be where he's going to build up his next army. So I can't actually build nothing, I don't think. Oh wait, I can upgrade, you know, on Bitstone Mine, but that's not really particularly great anyway. So I'm gonna have to carry on anyway. So yeah, he's gonna have to carry on.
Yep, I will. As I suspected, the Scabby are getting encroached upon by the Dwarven faction, so it's a good job I didn't confederate them, to be fair. And it looks like the orcs, the bloody spears, are being raised rather than occupied, so I mean, it's a good job I kept an eye on what I was doing there, otherwise I could have left myself in some trouble.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm going to get some obedience going, I think, in Blackcrag, no, in Iron Rock, and I'm going to recruit my final 3 units.
Just so you know, in Iron Rock and Blackcrag, that actually counts in the same because that's in the same area. So if you get a plus on the obedience, then it's in the area.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. For the viewers, obviously, as you can tell, you've got the little minus 37 here, which is my current obedience, and then I'll get minus 1 per turn. So once I've built this in 2 turns, it should take me up to being a plus, and then I'll start increasing away from the minuses, hopefully. That's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. I'll recruit my final 3 units and I'll head towards Valea's Sorrow. He's only recruiting 1 more unit, so he must not have much income, hopefully, which leaves me to believe maybe he might not have a great army. We'll see, I guess.
Plus, what you got to understand is, Grimgor is level 2, so he's got a bit of an edge anyway.
Yeah.
So, as long as we win with Grimgor, he won't actually level up anyway. So, fingers crossed.
I don't think there's much else I can do on this turn, but on my next turn, hopefully, we should be going to war again. Or I should say. Just before I recruit my units, I'm going to move ever so slightly closer to the border, just so that I know I'm in range for the attack. And I think that might be it for now. So I'm going to move the camera back over to this way so we can see what the beard's up to then.
after these few turns, but obviously not much after anyway. So we can see what's going to happen with the top knots, which we're going to actually try and finish off on the far left, but
Killing time.
Yeah.
Waagh!
see, as I thought, there's not much point actually really fighting this battle because we're doubling their numbers, and just so people know, when you're in a fight,
Get at me!
cavalry are really annoying,
Yeah.
and your infantry will probably lose double than what you probably would auto resolving. So you're actually doing yourself a favour auto resolving. I know it seems a bit, newbie and stuff, but you're just saving yourself time and effort anyway. So I'm gonna auto resolve it, but what we'll do is the battles are worth fighting. We will fight, but this one's just going to be more annoying.
Once we get to the Green Skin Rebels, that's going to be a fight worth having.
As you can see, we've already fought a good few battles, so.
I mean, some battles, even if you know they've got hundreds of more troops than you, and you've got like say 5 units and they've got 10, sometimes you fight them because you want to maximise their losses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is the reverse of what you do when they've got like little and you've got lots.
Well, yeah, we're not. We'll fight the where we can actually try and lessen our actual losses and stuff, which is the battles where there's a lot more of them than there is of us, so it's going to be a lot more interesting anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we may lose, but we're more than happy to lose and make it more interesting to see if we can actually win. That's,
We have dwarves moving in from above now.
So if you look with our Great Green Prophet, we may have won that one, but Ekrund might be under, well, let's just say our rebels aren't going to be very fucking, well, they're not going to be really nice at all to us, but because we're in friendly territory and stuff, we are actually replenishing, and savages are actually replenishing a lot quicker than you would actually think, which is a perk to me anyway. Well, which like my friend here don't actually really have, so, and being the Great Green Prophet of, well, the doom, which is, well, the doom of being green and mean, the savages like to come to our prophet, so, but I'm going to have to end my turn there because I can't really do anything else.
And once you've dealt with the rebels, we might have a bit of problems from the dwarves here. And here, they seem to be moving in on our territories a bit. So we'll see what happens there. With some precautionary measure, I think I'm going to recruit a couple of units at this base, just as a deterrent, more than anything. And I'm going to move in on Valleys. Sorry, are you alright with that?
Oh yeah. Maybe we can take over, really. We're orcs, so
see, they've got a never really planned. Army, so we've got a hell of a lot of goblins, so we might be alright with this one. To be fair, they've got more units in general, but we've got better units. So fight this one, yeah, because it's a massive battle.
Yeah. Like we said, we'll fight them because if it's worth it, if we can, if it's a bit of a 50-50 like this one is, which apparently it is, we'll fight it, but we've got Doom Divers, so...
Which, I mean, we've also got quite a few Orc Archers, and they've got only 4 in total, and 3 of them are Goblins, so, I mean, plus they've got like what's 7, 8 goblin spearmen compared to mine. You know.
Well, boys.
Yeah.
Boys against goblins. It's a bit fucking it's daft really. Goblins and orcs. What you understand is orcs are basically twice the size of goblins, so they're quite the size itself.
So they've got 6 units of orc boys. So if you take my 6 units of orc boys, I've still got 5 units of boys and 1 black orc to deal with their 8 units of goblins. I think them are fair odds. For the boys, obviously. If you spectate.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, people. That was my bad.
And then people are like, what's going on?
What's going on? That silly fool didn't even press spectate, which was obviously not me. That was Hair, obviously,
Obviously. One thing I just noticed, I think they've got a chariot or something, chariot archers maybe. So I'm going to throw you my cavalry.
Okay.
And you must try deal with them as best you can. I'm going to throw you a decent size flanking army, I think.
Do you want me to go far right or?
I wouldn't go too far, because obviously, due to me being the attacking force, I've got to make the move. So what I'm thinking, is if I head towards this valley kind of thing, if I head through this valley, it's kind of a march towards. You can come round and kind of hit them. My plan with my Doom Divers, obviously use the hill to my advantage and just try rain death from above.
If you use that hill, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking if you make it slightly to the right of the hill, yeah. And then I'll use this part of the hill up.
Yeah, you're going on the other side.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll group all these now into one group and lock it. And then if I kind of just try and move them not too close but a bit closer to yours. Just so I'm ever so slightly to the right of this hill. I reckon that's a good thing here, because then it's a quick winging, because with the amount they've got, we're going to need to hit the battle quick, ain't we, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just need to be out of the way so I can kind of like flank, so
yeah.
This is going to be, I reckon this will work good.
Yeah, man. You ready?
I am when you are.
Sound. I might just move these ever so slightly more forward so that I can try and get... See, they're going to try and move in, I think, a bit, so... Oh shit, I just gifted you my Doom Divers, can you gift them back? Never mind, don't worry, I'm firing anyway.
You got them anyway?
Sweet. I'm gonna manual. Sorry, because I want to manual. Although it's not letting me manual for some reason.
Boys, the war is here. You're the boss. Boys.
Now they've got Goblin Wolf chariots on the right flank. can't get to fire a Doom Diver because it just weren't working.
Let's see if they want to hit you on the main front or my boys on the left.
Yeah, man. I need to get some ranged on them. Started to fire on the Wolf Chariot, man. I need some damage on the Wolf Chariots because they're gonna.
Trying to get rid of these archers.
Yeah, decimating my units up in there, what's done most of the damage to be fair.
The bow boys might not even be able to catch them now, that's the thing.
What, the chariots?
No, I don't think they will at all.
No,
what I'll
the
do is
chariots
turn
are
your...
retreating anyway, so don't worry about the chariots now, they're fully gone. Chariots are fully out of the fight now, mate, them on a full retreat.
I'm trying to avoid the any archers at the fight, that's what I'm trying to do. I've already flanked what we already had anyway.
Yeah. Most of their archers are out the fight now, ain't they?
Yeah.
This will do it! Come on in, boys!
It's like Ringo to fight their lord and he just didn't bother, he just decided to fight his own fight.
Trying to get these fucking archers, man, but they're just...
Chariots
they fight back too fucking much.
Chariots are on retreat just and then they decided to jump back in. Even though they were on the full retreat, you know where the flags were.
Yeah. Get your Doom Divers on him. There you go.
That was not a good battle, that man. Lost way more than I should have.
Problem now. We need to take out as many as we can on the retreat. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, so that the thingies don't come.
They will not come back. So I tried to get them batch of orc archers. That's what took out the majority of your the bow boys. They're like to quarter.
Yeah, I took them chariot archers out the fight with my archers, but then they just rejoined for some reason, even though they were on the right flag retreat. You know, where them fully in retreat.
Goblins do that. They only join back in when they can see orcs basically, you know, still fighting. Thought, alright, we'll come back.
Fast forward so we get the just kill as many as we can on the retreat. It's the enemy lords outside as well.
Oh yeah.
I swear Grimgore was fighting a fight of his own, man. I set him on the lord to minimise casualties against the lord, and he just was like, nah. Don't think we'll get many more now, will we, before the end of the fight? I'm just going to end it there, alright mate?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're going to get any more now. At least want to munch on a few of them.
Yeah.
$577 lost.
Not too bad.
Not when they lost 1,577. So they lost the 4,000 more than I did, so. There we are. That's an extra settlement to my name as well.
Hell yeah, Bree.
I'm just going to whack my points on. I'm going to give him more melee attack and the first one on choppers, just to round him off a bit.
Sweet. Yeah, it's making him like pure fucking, well, mean in melee.
Yeah. I'm going to quickly save, I think.
Yeah, man.
I know it auto saves at the end of every turn, but just gives us a point to pick up from. And I think we're going to call it there, right?
Yeah, man.
We will pick it up again really soon, guys. So,
We do hope you actually enjoyed this, but we do need sleep too.
We do. We hope you've enjoyed watching as much as we enjoy playing, but sorry guys, it's nap time. But we will pick it up soon. Obviously it won't be as long between our next stream as it was for this stream.
It won't be. We're going to be more consistent, I hope.
Yeah, easily more consistent. I'm going to be good to you guys and try streams often as we can.
But as we said, we hope you enjoyed this like we did, but we'll definitely see you next time anyway, so
Yep.
enjoy and we'll see you soon.
Yep, bye guys. See you
Bye bye.
later.